Yes, I am here and I hope you are too. Things went surprisingly smoothly up until that point. This point that's now that point. Yes, up until this moment, things are actually happening, when I say better than usual, I'm pressing the buttons and the right things are happening when I press the buttons. Hello to you, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, whatever it is where you are, 11 minutes past 11 p.m. in England and the rest of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Who's with us? I do wonder on a Saturday and a Friday as well. Of course, it is Saturday the 14th of September 2019 as I speak with you right now live. If you're watching on the replay, well, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not going to necessarily know what date you're watching, but certainly it was sometime in the future at the time of this going out live to planet Earth, and for that matter, whatever planet you're on and watching, welcome. Who's in the house first? Patty in Wisconsin. Hello to you. Do you want a reminder of how things go here? Because it's been a while, I think, hasn't it? Are you driving at the moment? I know this is a very regular thing. Is Patty now watching us? Well, certainly before she sets out, and then all of a sudden I'm being told that Patty's on the move during the broadcast, and then I guess she's just listening because she's having to pay attention. She's driving. The great thing about this app, Periscope, the particular one where she's watching on right now, where we kind of started all this, is that you can now minimize the app and do other stuff, and you can just listen to the audio and it still plays. You know, like at the moment, YouTube, yeah. Unfortunately, you've got to pay for their, what is it, a premium service if you want to ensure that you can watch YouTube and listen to it when it's still minimized. Really got to put up with that charge just to have the option of minimizing an app and listening to it. No, I won't be paying that anytime soon, and I haven't done so up until now. Hello, good evening to JJ Crawl in Hurling in Holland. You see how crazy this is in terms of different apps now. We are broadcasting on Mixer.com, we're on Twitch.tv, YouTube.com, Facebook.com, we're on Periscope.tv, which means also Twitter, and again, as I always say, there's probably another one that I've missed. Of course, martinshine.com at the moment, temporary pages up there, but certainly the video's there for you to see as well, and it's working at the moment as well. But as I'm saying, not only are we watching on different platforms now, and apparently one person was getting very comfortable on our previous broadcast, so much so that she fell asleep watching this because she'd hooked it up to her TV. And I confirmed today, the message was that yes, Claire Guppy had fallen asleep during one of my broadcasts, would you believe it? And there were a few technical problems on the previous broadcast, as you know. In fact, it was the one before the last one, and then we had to go live again because a battery had expired and run out, so the power had failed us. I wasn't supposed to be using this little device over here on battery power, but it started out, I was using it, I've forgotten to plug it into the AC to the mains, and there you go. Anyway, what else was I saying there? I'm saying, because there's so many tangents to take here and twists and turns. For example, apparently Brinda's not going out tonight. I do see a question mark after what she's typed there, and she's asking me, but clearly she's not going out tonight because she's joining us here. Well, she could be out. She could be in a bar, just having a little sneaky one, you know, not opening a drink. I mean, a little peek and a view of this broadcast, you know, with the headphones on in the little corner there. She's probably said, excuse me, but I'm just going to the ladies to powder my nose, and she's turned into the corner there and just tapping on her mobile digital device. Is that what you're doing there, Brenda, or are you tucked up at home somehow in the evening that is being enjoyed in the United States of America, where you are, the Buckeye State, Ohio, at what, 17 minutes past 5 p.m. Yes, I think that's about right, isn't it? Something like that there right now. Yes, I don't know if I did just definitively say I'm obviously not out on my Saturday night as we broadcast this. No, it was a lot of work. I've did some great research. I feel like I've got square eyes. I've been listening and watching plenty of videos and audio online, learning about my work that I'm if I say so myself, rather good at, which is why I do it. Video work, live video work. But I was listening to a couple of other professionals who I'd say they're up and coming. They haven't worked in the business as long as I have, but they certainly know what they're doing after, what, 2 or 3 or 4 years. And that's also partly because the technology's improved so much in recent years as well. But it's definitely given me an insight, and I've got to stop using dinosaurs now and sort of, well, I guess it's going to be things like Furbies, you know, more up to date, that sort of thing, possibly. Anyway, Mark off the beat. This does help me sleep. Does it? Excellent. You see, a lot of radio presenters, certainly radio presenters, will tell you it's always a 50-50 comment, that one, you know. I mean, obviously, they want to be doing a good enough job for people to be listening to that radio station. Otherwise, they wouldn't be employed, someone else would be. But at the same time, particularly when you're talking about, well, late evening going on to night time and early hours of the morning, well, of course, a lot of people do listen to the radio, myself included, because it kind of helps them go to sleep. But for me, it wasn't so much at the top of the list that it helps me go to sleep. The great thing is, when if I'm laying there, rather than just laying there and listening to the ambient noise and not doing anything, just you know, having the voice inside your head to listen to, I like to sometimes listen to, well, talk-based radio particularly, and hear what other people have to say, and that often therefore helps me go to sleep. Obviously, because if you're, I guess you're working at listening, and therefore you are getting tired and more tired and more tired. So Mark off the beast, by the way. I thought it was off the beat for a moment. So there we are. But Mark, you probably are off the beat as well, aren't you? I don't know. Right, I can't. I was going to just mention earlier on, with all these different platforms that we're on, when JJ Crawl said hello, reminded me, of course, to remind you guys and girls that it is either morning, night, afternoon, evening, not just on the replay when you decide to replay this, but also when we're live, because we have people watching in Australia from time to time, New Zealand, and at this hour it's well, already the next day for them, and it's morning time. Whereas JJ Crawl, it's now 20 minutes, as I say this, past midnight, so it's Sunday the 15th of September for JJ Crawl. For me though, it's still Saturday, and I'm still with you guys and girls if you're watching in the United States of America. It's still the same day for me. Might be a different time on the 24-hour circle there thing. But anyhow, before you know it, and often is the case, certainly as these broadcasts have continued over the last couple of weeks or so, it started on one day, and then before you know it, sort of 2/3 through this broadcast, 3/4 through, it becomes another day. So we finish the next day. So technically one of the longest broadcasts ever, starting on one day, finishing on the next. Right, JJ Crawl is, have you changed platforms without me looking? Oh, I can see you have, yeah, because it's still on. The comments haven't gone far up enough now for the last one to go off the screen there, JJ Crawl. But indeed, she started out on Periscope and now she's flipped over to YouTube, which is where Claire Guppy was watching this on her wonderful television about 23.5 hours ago, and apparently it looks splendid on there, full HD. And then she was using her other device in her hand to comment to us and stuff before she went and fell asleep. Yes, that was it. Excellent. Right, so the cup of tea's here. That's a good cup of tea. I had a sip earlier, but I didn't. Yet it didn't register like it just did there, certainly after all that talking. And if you're wondering, people, I bought these, they're not as fresh as they could be. Bought them the other day. These are mini, I think you can see probably, that's a mini pain au raisin. Pain au raisin? How do you say? I don't know. Pain au raisin, if you're from East London or Essex, for example. But there you go. It's definitely a mini one there. And, not too bad. Mary from London, is that one of your favourites? Hello to you, good evening, good welcome, and good Narbon, and hello to you, and all the rest of it. Yes, something like that. Thank you for joining us. And she's on YouTube, apparently. This is going well on YouTube at the moment. Don't forget to subscribe, or scribe, whichever, on YouTube. Certainly do subscribe and follow there, please do. That will help grow the audience as well, which will be fantabulous and much appreciated as always. How has your last few hours been, everyone, since we've been here together? Do tell. Tell me what you're up to. Tell me anything new. I was supposed to. I don't know if I can do it now. Listen, we can do anything here, can't we? Let's have a look. Let me just see, without too much fuddly doodling around here, if I can actually do what I wanted to do. And I can. That's good. I'll just press that there, and hopefully, when I show you this, I might have to stop talking because the microphone might not work. We haven't tested it out because, as you just saw, there was something I was supposed to set up and I didn't. So here we go. Now, if I press the magic button there and do that there, and let's see how we go, because I'm just going to let you see how it was today where I am in this part of England. And the answer is, it was like that. Oh, you can still hear me. That's good. That was what the sky was like for much of the day. Totally blue skies. How about it? Was it like that where you are? I wonder. It was a really, really good day. It was, well, literally sky blue, as you saw. And, well, there were a couple of clouds that appeared later on in the afternoon. But overall, it was a good day. Where are we with the comments here? Just got to double check this chat here. Mark of the Beast. Have you switched over as well? Is that what's going on there? Possibly. If anyone's sending a comment right at this moment, I'm going to miss it again just because the chat has crashed. Still trying to sort out that problem, but the difference is now I can get straight back into it again. So comments, as of now, I'm monitoring them again on YouTube. And let's just press this magic button here. Not monitoring the comments, unfortunately, on Mixer.com at the moment. Still not doing that, but we are broadcasting live on Mixer.com. So hello to you guys and girls out there, and anyone else with one eye between, well, above your nose sort of thing. And if you're watching from another planet and you're a bit green, yeah, we do like the odd alien passing by. So long as you tell us that you're there and where you're watching from, which part of the solar system or the galaxy or the outer, well, Hebrides. You might not know that's somewhere in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, that particular location. Same weather as in Holland, says. Right, for a minute, you see, you nearly caught me out there, JJ Kroll. For a moment, I was like, oh, you're not in Holland at the moment, because yes, I thought you were out of Holland and telling me that you've had the same. Never mind. Anyway, yes, I've been having, apparently, JJ Kroll's just seen the blue skies that I was showing you, and she says, as you can see there, if you're on YouTube, that the skies here in England were the same as in Holland today. That's fantabulous. I hope you really enjoyed it. It's quite warm as well today, actually. Sunny, hot blue skies, says Mary of London. Don't worry, Patty, I have seen your comment. I was going to just skip back to it in a second. She says, yes, blue skies today for WI. That'll be Wisconsin, not to be confused with Wii. Was it WII, that gaming console, which I never really got into. So there you go. All right. Oh yeah. Mary didn't. I didn't see a comment, Mary. If you told us whether or not pan or raisin is one of your favourites, any of you for that matter, tell me. Is it a favourite of yours? They are quite, that's definitely a bit stodgy now, getting a bit dry actually, but they're very heavy, those, they can be, certainly after sort of, if you leave them for a day, 24 hours, but they're very, very good, very, very good pace. Yes, I'm sure they're very unhealthy as well, but there you go. This time of night, sorry, if I have a cup of tea, I've got to have something with it, something naughty, something usually sugary, but got to start watching that diet somewhere along the lines, I tell you. Oh, stop press. JJ Kroll did tell us a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, that she was thinking about or planning to return to the UK. And as we can see there again, some of us, her comment, apparently she is returning in November. At the end of November. What date at the end of November will you be in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, JJ Kroll? Do tell. This is exciting news, certainly for you, because wow, you're going to be doing all your holiday shopping, aren't you? That's what you're going to be doing, like a lot of people do. And why not? It's a great time of year to visit London. It's the sort of time of year that I'd like to visit the East Coast of the United States of America, particularly New York City and Manhattan. Hi Brenda, says JJ Kroll. Oh, I didn't need to say that, did I, Brenda? Because finally you're all on the same platform. Everybody seems to be preferring YouTube a little bit at the moment. That's good. That's good. But I know you're missing the hearts. I'm certainly missing the hearts because you can't give me the hearts on YouTube because you're not on Periscope. And yeah, we certainly. Who's on Periscope at the moment that we that's a regular? Let's see if there's a regular there. Oh, Gandhi Japandi, hello to you. Don't forget we are on other platforms. So if you're wondering where all the chat is at the moment, and just a reminder, everyone, I am going to try and ensure that the chat appears here in the video. Then that way, doesn't matter where the chat comes from, what platform, wherever you're watching, you'll see it here. But Gandhi Japandi is on the Periscope platform as ever. Patty's suddenly, I'm confused. Patty, are you watching on two devices? Patty's working for the FBI now, or the CIA, something like that, maybe Interpol, but she's now monitoring on more than one platform. Worrying. I guess you're watching your crystal balls as well, aren't you there, Patty? Yes, I can just imagine. Were you not seeing my comments on Perry, says Brenda. Let me have a scroll back there. I don't think I was, Brenda. Don't worry about it. Don't even go there with that. There is a big intermittent problem there, because who was it? I think Adam Roberts, our friend from Encore Media, was telling us the other day when he was watching that there was a problem with comments. So I don't think I was, Brenda. But if I was, I'm scrolling back now and I can't see them. So there you go. Hi, Mary, says Brenda. And oh, look at that. We've got a conversation now going. Brenda has responded and reciprocated. Excellent, excellent, jolly good. Excellent stuff. 25 till the 1st of December. Well, JJ Crawl's going to be in London. Oh, my goodness me. I like Bath buns or raspberry buns from M&S. Now, Bath buns, are they the ones that have a bit of icing on top? Because if they are, you've just reminded me, the store in England and the rest of the UK called Marks and Spencer. Don't worry, it's not my store. It is M&S, abbreviated to. And I've often shown the sign at Westfield Shopping Centre, and people have said, "Oh, is that your store?" No, it's Marks and Spencer. Wish it was my store. My bank balance would be that little bit more sort of in the plus and in the red. But I certainly remember. I'm just trying to remember the actual name of them. They have there some currant iced buns. You get 2 in a pack. I'm sure they'll still do them. Fruit buns they are. And they are so fruity. They're a little smaller than the average ones you buy elsewhere. That's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. If you're going to have plenty of sugar on one of these things, then, you know, make sure it's not gigantic, and, you know, then moderation, you know. So, I'm just trying to think of the actual name of these ones. And we've shown them before on these broadcasts many months ago. Don't know if anyone would remember that. But anyhow, you've reminded me now. I'm going to have to try and get me hands on those sometime before the distant future. I'm in Michigan, Martin. Everyone say hello from here. You're in Michigan, are you there? Now, where was I looking at, Brenda, the other day? I was looking at, in Michigan, I was looking at a city called, is it Grand Rapids? I think it is, something like that. I do believe. And I was checking it out online. Oh, yes, definitely. I was looking at that on the map. I'm sure it's Grand Rapids, Michigan. JJ, yes, says Brenda. Good. By the way, guys and girls, am I responding to you faster? Yeah? Are your comments reaching me faster? I think they are. Please give me some feedback on that right now, particularly while the technology is working and we haven't suddenly crashed or anything else, you know. What does JJ Crawl say there? JJ Crawl, you're saying something. She says, what does she say? She says, meeting a friend and going to Warehouse's party where band I know plays. No, yes, of course you'll be shopping. You'll be buying something here, JJ Crawl. There's no question about it. You will be shopping. Please don't tell us you're not going to be shopping. Brenda will be disappointed for a start. I mean, wasting that opportunity. Well, you don't have to travel as far as she does to visit England and London. And of course, it's much more affordable for you to do so from Holland. How are you travelling over here, by the way, JJ Crawl? Are you going to be flying? Is it going to be a boat, or is it going to be a train? You see, you can't take a train from the United States of America to England just yet. Maybe one day, but then who knows, it might even be a time machine before you know it. Claire, Brenda says hello. Don't tell me Claire Guppy's woke. Is that Claire Guppy, the regular lady that is? Goodness me! I mean, she obviously fell asleep on this occasion, not during the broadcast, but before the broadcast, and then she's done what I done the other day. She's been asleep and then she's woken up after the broadcast start time. That's what happened to me, as you know, a couple of days ago. Or was it? It wasn't yesterday, I don't think. I don't think it was. But anyhow, in the last 48 hours, I took a little nap in the evening, and before I knew it, I'd overslept. And do you know what I didn't say? I don't think. I actually felt like I was late for work. I felt so disappointed with myself that I'd slept for such a long time that I had missed the start point of the broadcast. But hey, we did broadcast anyhow. It was a bit later, wasn't it? What, about 40 minutes later or something? Flixbus. Hey, what? Food most likely. Flixbus. Could you explain, please, JJ Carola? Oh, yeah, you see, that's what's crazy now as well. People are going to be watching now going, who's this JJ Crawl? He keeps talking about JJ Crawl. You know, he really does need those eyes tested. But no. Carola, who's on YouTube at the moment, guys and girls, she has the handle name of JJ Crawl on the other platform that we all were once on together when this all started, before it started to grow recently, and we went live on different platforms as we're doing right now. Patty in Wisconsin's dancing up and down apparently on Periscope at the moment because she's made an appearance. A current iced bun. Hang on a minute. What's all this about? What's all this? Is this Jagandy Japandi having a butting in? About time you did. And thank you for that. Current iced butting. Sorry, no, hang on. Not on scope. Hey, what, Patty? I see a shirt tag. The problem is, what's the problem? There is here. Goodness me, Jason. Is your shirt on backwards? Yes, I think it probably is. Why do you ask? What do you think? No, apparently not. I think what, because you thought it was the label. No, look, it's the microphone. But I can see why you might. Is that why you asked? By the honestly, Patty, it must be you that's watching the broadcast back to front, surely. He. By the way, I do apologise that I haven't been watching so much on Periscope at the moment because we've got plenty of people commenting now on YouTube. It's very difficult. Actually, that's a good point. Just realised something. Something that's not good. Something that's very not good. The Periscope broadcast is going okay, but the chat from Periscope is not on our aggregator. It's just YouTube. I don't know what's going on with this technology, but hey, do you know, that's one of the reasons we are broadcasting now, because I've said it recently, that things are, well, you're watching us just gradually build this up, you know. It's not at the point where I'm happy that we're ready to broadcast like full on, you know. There's plenty of things that need tweaking here before we can focus on what we really want to be doing, which is talking with people, yeah, and not just having me natter away during these broadcasts. But at the moment, as you see, a few things are failing here, there and everywhere, teething problems. So that's why I'm doing this now, because if we left it until we needed to broadcast, wanted to do those things, specific things, then things would be falling over then when we really couldn't afford for them to do so. But there you go. So you're all part of yes, before anyone says guinea pigs and all that sort of thing, not quite, you know. But anyhow, Ben's List, hello, thank you for joining us, which means it is aggravating. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, I got that one, the aggregator. Staying in Stratford. Oh, good. That's a very good location, actually, JJ Crawl. If you stay at Carola, if you're staying in Stratford while you're in London, that is a good location for transportation, because you've seen my broadcasts. I'm pretty sure recently. You've got the massive Westfield shopping mall there. Great place for a couple of restaurants or so, and all the shops, of course. Even though you're not going to be shopping, yeah, right. And you've got the train station there. You can travel to some great places. There's a number of lines there: the Central Line, the Jubilee Line, the Docklands Light Railway. If you go in any direction, it's going to be a good thing, certainly if you're visiting London. You know, you see the sights and sounds, well, within minutes of leaving that area. Stratford's a great area to hang around with, as I say. You know, it's not the best area, but as I say, it's got everything you need. It's functional. Yeah. Leighton to be. Leighton. Now you've updated me with that. Well, Leighton is one stop away on the Central Line, which you're probably aware about. I'm assuming you've stayed in that area before, because you did say it isn't going to be your first time in London and you've visited previously. So I'm assuming that you must. Do you know someone in the Leighton area and you're staying with a friend or something? Is that what it is? But anyhow, Leighton. There's not much in Leighton. They've got the high street there and everything, but nothing really to speak of. But hey, the DLR was amazing once I got the hang of it. Well, you had to drive it yourself. Really? If you'd bought a ticket, maybe. Not really, Brenda. So you had to, or did you push it? What happened there then? What did you get the hang of exactly? Hi Paddy, says Brenda, and how are we doing there on Periscope? Hey Bensless, in case you're wondering, everyone's on YouTube at the moment watching, because just a reminder to you and others that are on the Periscope. Yeah, we're on various platforms at the moment, and everyone seems to be choosing YouTube for this particular broadcast. So you got to, if you want to head over there and have a good old chinwag with them, by all means, Ben's List. But I don't want to empty out Periscope, and then there were none, sort of thing. And then there's Ben's List. While you're on there on the Periscope thing, don't forget to press the screen, please, because no one else is going to be able to do that at the moment. So stick some hearts on there, won't you? Why don't you? Sir Darius. Tekin. Yes, hello to you. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to follow here on Periscope, here on YouTube, or Facebook, or Twitch, or YouTube. Yeah, just wherever you are, share out, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I can't believe I just said that. You saw I was thinking about it as I did, because someone that I was watching earlier today, I was mentioning at the beginning of this broadcast, I was watching and listening to some very good techie talk online. Not to be confused with tech talk that we have here sometimes with Adam Roberts from Encore Media. That's going to be returning, that. I'm telling you, we're going to make sure, if Adam doesn't start broadcasting himself soon, we're going to have to definitely do something about that, yeah? Because there's far too much up here that everyone would benefit from out there if Adam was to rejoin us. Tonight, of course, it is Saturday night as we broadcast live. He's DJing at one of the local bars, and he's got a very long night ahead. Stroke morning. Oh, yes. Very clever, says Claire Guppy. What's clever? Funny guy. Yes, Brenda. Will a 3-zone travel card be a good idea? JJ, I just loaded the card at the GLR. So easy. Yeah, well, how many? You're there for a few days. You might as well buy a travel card if you're going to be travelling around. Where you're going to be residing in the Leighton area, I think it is Zone 3. So yeah, but don't forget, you've got 2 ways of travelling when you buy. Well, there's more than 2 ways, but the 2 of the main ways is you can buy a pay-as-you-go prepaid Oyster card, and when it reaches you just swipe it as you go in and out of the train stations and on the buses, yeah, and in fact on the riverboat as well, which is much more expensive, I think. But anyhow, you can, as I say, use that repeatedly. You top it up with your money, and then when it reaches around about £8 UK sterling, it doesn't charge you for the rest of the journeys for that day. It might be much more, well, I'd say much more than that now. I'm just trying to remember, but let's say circa £10, and it caps it for the day, yeah? So you could, yeah, you know, it is very affordable to travel around London, but certainly don't consider anything else other than public transportation, right? Yeah, there's plenty of it around, and yeah, if you want to know the prices and all that sort of thing, head over to tfl.gov.uk. I think that's their website. I usually just Google it, yeah, but so you can always just Google London Underground or TFL, Tango Foxtrot Lima. All right, that put it in there, TFL maybe space London, and up will, in the searches of Google, will be their website. The prices will be on there. All the maps will be on there for travelling around on the train, on the tram. We have a small tram network in London, certainly in the South London area. Oh yeah, and are you going to head out of London maybe for a day, JJ Crawl? Because I was saying that the other day, it's always good to plan to do that. But if you've got busy things to do in London and you're only here for a few days, and I understand you may be staying in the city. Yes, that is the Oyster card. Yes, it is, Brenda. LOL, Claire. Another hands up moment. LOL. Claire, what was Claire saying? We will chain him to the computer. Oh, you mean Adam Roberts? Yeah. We're going to have to do more than that, I think, Claire. Cheers. We'll check it later. No problem at all. There you go. Adam is a busy man. Yes, but the question is, what is he busy and up to with? Yes. That is the question, I think. So easy to travel around London. Who needs a car? Precisely, Brenda, precisely. That is it. It really is very easy when you're in London to travel around. Just one thing I don't highlight enough here, and you must be reminded about this, JJ Crawl, and you, Brenda, because I know you'll be rushing back to the city when you can, the city that is Londinium. Yes, it's been renamed since then. But definitely remember that on a Friday night and a Saturday night, the Tube Underground subway trains, yeah, they operate 24 hours a day. Yeah, because otherwise, usually they finish at around about midnight. A little bit past then, depends which station you're at, because obviously the last ones sort of leave central London at around about midnight. So as they're travelling out of London, the stations outside, well, the last train doesn't leave, it has to arrive there. Obviously it'll take time, so the last train leaves there maybe about 20 past midnight or 20 to 1 a.m, much further out. Got all that? Good stuff. Dear. Sometimes I do wonder, I was about to say, I really should be paid for this. I didn't mean by you viewers. I was in this instance referring to London Underground, because they make a mint every year. Millions, I don't even want to think about it actually. And without fail, every new year, the prices for public transport increase because of inflation, so they tell us. Yeah, so we're going to have to one day pop that bubble of inflation, I think, with a big pin. What is he busy with than DJing? Do tell Martin. We're referring to Adam Roberts again of Encore Media, aren't we? What's Encore Media, everyone? It is it's a very techie place. It's run by Mr. Adam Roberts, the proprietor and wizard that knows everything about everything when it comes to IT and techie stuff, and AV as well, audio video, which is why he's DJing, but certainly about computers, whether it's Windows, yeah, or Apple Mac operating systems. Now, if you want to check out more about Encore Media, head over to their website, encoremedia.co.uk, and they're all across social media as well, but you can find out those links from the website. But yeah, what is Adam busy with at the moment? Claire is Adam's friend, as well as I. So Claire, if you've got any inside information, bearing in mind he's going to be DJing, I do believe, tonight until about 4 a.m. So that's enough time for anything to change. Right, the king of IT. Yes, absolutely. There's no question about it. That he is. Claire, I think they are the eyes that you keep typing. They're quite small on YouTube, the icons. So, but I think the eyes are just sort of. Is that what you're doing there? Yes. Oh, hi. Is that Diva Dwarf? Oh dear, Diva Dwarf is very lonely there on Periscope. Yeah, everybody's hiding from Diva Dwarf. Where are they hiding, Diva Dwarf? Thanks for joining. Thanks for the hearts. Definitely. Don't forget to share this out, people, wherever you are watching. How am I? Asks. I'm very well. Thank you for asking. That's a newbie apparently, and I'm trying to. What's your name, please? This is the person who has a handle of Sir Dersetekin. Something like that. It's definitely not Dave, that's for sure. And who we got here? Genghis Khan's King Senghis. Oh dear. See, it is getting late here. Trust me, it is 12 minutes to midnight on a Saturday here. Oh, and don't forget, of course, here in England and across the planet, it's been a full moon as well this weekend. Has anyone noticed that? I don't mean looked up and seen it, which I'd be interested to know if you've been gazing at the moon and the stars on this fine weekend. But really, I mean, energy-wise, have you actually felt it within you that there is something going on, and then realised, hang on a minute, it's a full moon? Aha. I'm fine being alone. Well, as long as you are, but you don't have to be. You could always head over to one of the other platforms where everyone else is at the moment and go hunting for them, whether they're on Facebook, whether they're on... Actually, the trouble is, Diva Dwarf, I just noticed very quickly that the technology that I have here that should be showing the comments on all platforms apart from Mixer appears to only be showing the comments of one platform at the moment. And googly eyes, says Brenda Tupper. Adam is DJing correct. I haven't spoken to him since about 9 p.m. Yes, just Claire, apparently, certainly this weekend, is Adam's unofficial, well, not so much minder, but PA, I would say, personal assistant. How about that? Just going to refresh the chat, everyone. So forgive me if you send a comment right now, I won't see it. Unless you're on Periscope. Diva Dwarf has apparently just rejoined there on Periscope. Are we back in the chat now, everyone? Yeah, I'm back on the chat now. So monitoring. So if you'd like to continue sending the chat, that would be great. I've just reset the chat, I think, sort of, and just to see if it does continue as it was, or if it begins behaving itself again, and I can see the chat on the various platforms. Who knows? Oh, another comment coming in. Let's start. I wonder what that's all about. If you have just joined us, that's me. Yes, me too, JJ, and crazy weird dreams. Oh, I see you're chatting about the moon, is it? The full moon experience. Yeah, and all that. Yep. I certainly think that's why I felt the way I did, low energy, when I did the other day, and I had to have a rest in the evening. I think that's what did it. I felt very weird. I was sitting down, wasn't doing much, and I was just sort of relaxed, but I felt a bit irritable and just very tired and wanting to lay down. It was the only thing. I was sitting there. It's very unusual. Anyway, I sat down, I laid down, and it was decent. That's what I'm going to say. It did the trick. I needed to lay down for whatever reason. And I had a little bit of a headache start then as well, which was very weird. I don't often get headaches, and I wasn't stressing about anything in particular at that moment in time, and so I don't know what. I had a rest anyway, and that's the day that I overslept, and then I woke up for the broadcast that did take place eventually. Howling at the Moon. Patty, is that what you're doing? Really? With your, you really? With the Sixth Sense and the, have you got any dowsing rods as well? I don't know if the moon would affect them this day and age. Always Adam PA. Oh, yes. Yes, in fact, I just realised what I said then, and when I read that, I was like, yes, of course. Actually, Adam used to run an operation called, and I think it's in the pipeline again for more things to happen at PA Plus. Yeah. The road show that was. Patty, you must have loved the full moon and the 13th. I hope you did some ghost hunting. Ooh, yeah, Patty likes ghost hunting. Yes, she does. And yes, what's that British programme? Is it Ghost Hunters? I think it is. Something like with Yvonne Fielding. And the thing about Yvonne Fielding is Yvette Fielding. Let's get it right. It's Yvette Fielding, I do believe, before anyone else corrects me. Patty's certainly going to step in now and slap my wrists if I did get it wrong. And thank you for that. Just help me out here. Claire might know as well. Yvette Fielding, yesteryear, she was a television presenter, a children's television presenter on a very famous programme here in the UK, which was called, and is called, Blue Peter. It's still running. But it's on one of those sort of, I say, minority channel. It's on a dedicated children's channel now. So yeah, I haven't seen that for a long time. And it's all gone quiet on the chat. Only for a short time now, I'm sure, because any moment now, I'm sure another comment will come in. Maybe it won't. Maybe things have blown up Who knows? Again, metaphorically. Tea's very good. And another comment as well. How about it? I'll read that in just a moment. Have to say I've had a very, very, very productive day today. It's sometimes difficult to realise that when all you've been doing for a long time is watching the screen and learning, yeah, from video material and audio as well. But yeah, definitely made a lot of progress today. And going forward over the next 7 days, it's going to be good. It's going to be good because I'm going to be doing some more very important work on the new website, the new main website for the company, for the live streaming and everything. And that's good because then I can start showing people where the website is online, giving people the URL, and they'll head over there and actually see for themselves firsthand how awesome the product is and the service is. So yeah, anyone wanting some live streaming of their live event will be very, very, very keen to be talking to moi. Right, the comments are, I wish I could say I did ghost hunt, but sadly I did not. That's not the spirit. Oh, good show, Ghost Hunters. I don't think it is on here any longer. Well, if it's online and it's on demand, it's always going to be on there. I know what you mean, though, Brenda. You don't think there's any sort of new programs being shown, but I'm sure I saw it recently as I flicked through YouTube or somewhere like that. Ghost Hunters is back on Arts and Entertainment Channel, says Patty in Wisconsin. No way, Patty. Good to hear. Yeah. Yvette Fielding, hands up. LOL. LOL. Oh, that reminds us, doesn't it? Oh my goodness me. Where? It's a David Allen moment. Yes, it is. It is a David Allen moment. What's a David Allen moment? Oh, I haven't said for ages. I haven't explained. It's when things all go a bit mad and wrong. Do you remember that? No, I'd say most of you don't. But David Allen, yeah, he was the character. He was ever so trying. He was ever so tenacious. Is that the word? Trying all he could to broadcast on well, he's on a platform that sort of went very, very, very south. It's now under the ground. It's been laid to rest. But yeah, it was called Busker, damn it. Busker.co. Yes, what a crappy website. Brenda, you certainly know why I said that. But anyhow, onwards and upwards, eh? Yeah. Sub as well. Right. Oh dear. Hey, we've still got some people there floating around on Periscope. That's good to know. Could you please, don't forget to follow me if you're on Periscope, because you'll certainly be receiving your notifications when I go live in the future, because you don't want to. Oh, Scuba. Scuba's just diving in and out. Is that what you're doing? Is it Scuba? I think it's Scuba. Interesting there. But well, hello, Scuba. And everybody else is watching on another platform at the moment, Scuba. So don't feel lonely. If you want to say hello to them, I'll certainly relay you. We're on different platforms at the moment, you understand. On various platforms, not just on Periscope, not just on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or Mixer. Which one have I missed now? Yeah. Goodness me. You've all gone very quiet. Apart from Scuba, yes, Scuba, yes, and it's not a four-legged creature either. Or are you there, Scuba? Where's Scrappy? Hang on a second, is it Scuba and Scrappy? Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome, and you're more than welcome. As I say, if you do follow, you'll receive notifications when we go live, when I'm out and about, and you can join a wonderful community that is here. If you do want to join everyone else, though, I do scuba diving. Excellent. Oh, good stuff. Do you? Wow, you must be drowning with information about all that. And yes, I'd love to hear about it more. Just give you the chance, though, an opportunity. We're here for another, I don't know, 15 minutes. And if you'd like to join in and have a chat between yourself and other people as well, most of them are watching on YouTube at the moment. And I can't see any other chat. I certainly can't see chat on the Mixer.com platform, but I know we're broadcasting to that at the moment. I apologise to anyone out there who's sending comments and I'm not responding. Get over to YouTube Scuba, you might want to do that as well, as I was about to say. And we're on youtube.com/MartinShine.com. Martin Shine, C-O-M. Okay, so you spell it as is spelled on the screen somewhere. That's decided not to. Why did that? I'm actually, that's the one thing that's not working, but I wasn't going to mention it, and I have now. But there's just a little slight problem with the old graphic there. But that's me, Martin Shine, C-O-M on YouTube. That's another thing. We've still got to sort out the graphics on screen, so it's just easy to say there, everyone, there, and point to the graphics, and rather than go through the whole. Much easier for me, but certainly also easier for you to see what's going on. Well, that makes sense then, Scuba, says Brenda. I think Brenda's saying the fact that Scuba does a lot of diving. Yes. Is that off of tall buildings, by the way, or was I correct before in assuming that it is underwater that you dive, Scuba? Able to leap tall buildings? I know not, until you clarify and confirm what it is. I don't watch YouTube. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, that's fine. If you're happy on Periscope, I'm more than happy that you're here. Don't forget though, if you're on Periscope, just press the screen as I think you might be doing there, and the hearts appear. That's fantastic. Are you following there, Scuba? Did you follow as well? Yeah, press the 3 dots bottom of the screen and the options there to follow me, along with the arrow there pointing up as well. And if you are not new to Periscope, then you probably know already that the up arrow allows you to share this out with all your contacts, and they can enjoy the broadcast for the remaining 13 minutes or so. How did you do that? Now you've got to be more specific about what you're asking. I think you're referring to how I magically wrote my name on the screen with that special pen that I have. Oh no, actually we used a crayon on this occasion, Scuba. And is that what you're referring to? I think so. But if you want, we can always repeat it if you want us to repeat it. Just repeat it. Wowzers. Goodness me. I just pressed the magic button there, Scuba, and it happens. If you want to know more about that, well, the magic that is, well, OBS for a lot of people, that's what they use. A bit of technology, and it's good, isn't it? Yeah, keep watching. You learn more about all that stuff on here in the not too distant future. Well, and ongoing anyway. I mean, what have we learned on this broadcast so far? We've learned that Patty loves to send pink hearts. Definitely. Thank you for that, Patty. I see you substituting what would normally be the pressing the screen on Periscope and making it happen. Very, very good of you. Thank you. I don't see a Scuba. No, because Scuba Duba's in, he's on the Periscope platform at the moment, and Scuba's saying, I dive with my cone head. Right, okay, right. And, now we know. Wow, says Scuba, loving all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. You obviously didn't see the beginning of the show. You have to wait till the end now. If you like the old graphic there on the screen when it happens, the lower third as it's technically called, you'll love the end as well, which is sort of the same as the beginning at the moment. That'll have to change in the future as well. Yeah. People are busy typing there. Scuba says you must be Gemini. No, I don't have a twin. I don't have a brother. I am just me. I don't have a sister. I am just me. So I'm not a Gemini. No. There's only one martinshine.com. Yeah. Webpage coming eventually on that one. Martinshine.live as well on any browser. Good reminder. Good opportunity you've given us there. To remind yourself and everyone else out there, Scuba, that it's martinshine.live if you want to know specifically what's going on with me when it comes to live streaming. Eventually that will be going to a particular page. At the moment I think it just takes you to, I think actually martinshine.live is taking you to martinshine.com, which is one page which has just got this video on it along with some chat from the mixer.com platform. Yeah, absolutely. All very confusing stuff. Listen, everyone, what are you going to be doing between now and the next time we meet in about 23 hours' time? What's your plans? Let me know. Tell me now, please. I want to know. I don't see a Scuba. Patty doesn't know. No. He's probably, well, this is the thing. You see, I think at the moment he's stealth scubaing. Is that right? Is that what you're doing there, Scuba? Stealth diving, perhaps? Yeah. With your cone head? Apparently, that's what you told us. Well, everyone's been very quiet there now. Very quiet, waiting for me to say something. Don't know what you want me to say, people. How about the competition? Oh, yeah. Same competition. The question is, have you got the answer now? Because no one's had the answer up until now and in the past. Thank you for those that have been sending me messages and wondering if you're right. I had the question also today, again, I had the question repeated to me, which was, when does the competition close and you're going to announce the winner? Well, the answer is it's not closing. The competition is rolling and ongoing until someone out there sends in the correct answer. And the question is, if you want to be a winner of something very small, which I'll show you in just a moment, if you're new here, you'll want to see, you can watch the previous broadcast, but I'll very speedily show you what you can win. The question is, if you tell someone, a person, something, and you want them to keep it confidential, then what do you think their name would possibly be, ideally? Yeah, and an example of what I'm trying to say, it's not a trick question, but an example of what I'm saying is, it's like if you see a man on one knee on the floor, and I said to you, what would you expect his name to be ideally? The answer would be Neil. Okay, so you got what wavelength we're on now. So if you haven't heard this already, so yeah, if you tell someone something, you want them to keep it a secret, confidential, you don't want to tell anyone else, then what would their name be ideally? What would you what would it be reasonable that you'd expect their name to be? It's not Sarah, and it is a female. Okay, if you want to win one of these, then well, give me the answer to that question. I'll tell you how to send that to me in just a second. This is a headphone splitter. There, you can take that away. You can see somewhere. Oh, I always get this confusing now with the cameras, the way they're the way they work these days in the opposite sort of way. But as you can see, the 3.5mm jack is there on the lollipop there, and there you have your two sockets for your headphones. So if you sit next to each other on a bus or even on a plane, you can listen to the same music from the same device. There you go, stick it on your keychain and it goes in there like that. And also we have an ice sponge, Apple ice sponge. There you go. Please, Scuba, don't ask what this does, and it's not a real sponge, so you wouldn't have passed this on your diving expeditions. There you are, and they are pretty decent, those. You want to win that? Oh, and as the competition goes on, you can also win one of these. That's the same as the first one I showed you, in as much as what it does, as you can see, it is a headphone splitter. So if you also want to win the Cactus headphone splitter, you can just see there a couple of holes where your headphones go, and the pot comes off, and that's where the jack plug is, so that you can stick it in your digital device. So you've got two of those to win. One's an Ice Lolly version, one is the Cactus, and then you have the Apple Ice Sponge. If you want to win those three things, get over to Twitter. You must follow me on Twitter. You've got to definitely follow me there, and then direct message me with the answer to the question, which is, if you tell someone something and you want it to be in confidence and you don't want them to tell anyone else, what would their name be, ideally? Get over there after this broadcast and let us know, and I'll let you know as soon as we do have a winner. Lots of look, what's going on here now with the chat? Let's have a look with the chat. Let's see. We have first of all, Scuba's saying that's a LOL. Oh my goodness. Usually, Scuba, we can do with an LOL, a hands up, which is a 1, 2 and a 3, or 4 or whatever. Yeah, something like that. LOL. Yes. But really, LLOOOO, loads of L's. No, we can't be doing that. And what's happened here, by the way, the last few chat messages I have just lost here. But what I could do, cleverly, I know what I could do. We're going to be going soon, by the way, because it's fast approaching our end time. Can I follow you on yahoo.com? Yes, you can, if you find out how to do so. Say no more. You must be jumping up. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the best thing to do, if you want to follow me, someone did say in the street the other day. So there's various ways you can do that. Yeah, just saying. Very strange that was, and that's another story. Now, where were we? Yes, I think I can just. Oh, hang on. There's another. Oh no, says Brenda. Brenda's oh knowing. Well, while you oh no, I'm just going to see here if the app, again, the YouTube app where I was, it's not actually YouTube, it's the aggregator that gives me the aggravation, as Brenda was rightly reminding us earlier on. I'm just going to see if I can, oh dear, the computer's going to go definitely crazy here, but I'm just seeing if I will be able to see the chat. No, that's not good. Okay, I was trying, oh, ha 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 ha. Ah, the computer hasn't beaten me. I'm just going to go into my own live broadcast on YouTube and see if all the comments are there, which they should be. Ah, yes, I can see them. There you go. Ah, the computer hasn't beaten me. That's cute. I'm just going to go into my own live broadcast on YouTube and see if all the comments are there, which they should be. Ah, yes, I can see them. There you go. Ah, the computer hasn't beaten me. That's cute. I'm just going to go into my own live broadcast on YouTube and see if all the comments are there, which they should be. Ah, yes, I can see them. Oh, unless you mean that's cute. I'm just going to go into my own live broadcast in the AMC. Ah, yes, I am a Scorpio. Oh, and that's cute. I'm just going to go back to my stage in the AMC. Ah, yes, I am a Scorpio. Oh, and that's cute. Right, I'm just going to go back to my stage in the AMC. YouTube there. That's good. That means I can close that now and help my computer a little bit and rest it just slightly. There we are. Oh boy, people. Well, it's been an interesting broadcast for me. I hope it has been for you. I'm afraid, JJ Crawl, that didn't come out on here. Whatever you just sent, I'm now, all because of you, all Carola's done now is ensure that I've now got to go back and open up YouTube because I've got to be nosy, like you often are, to see what it was that she sent me on YouTube that I couldn't see on the aggregator, which is actually working at the moment. It's just that I've got a big square box on there on YouTube that I couldn't see some of the icons. Aggregator, which is actually working at the moment. It's just that I've got a big square box on there on YouTube. Is that Patty? That I couldn't see on the aggregator, which is actually working at the moment. It's just that I've got a big square box on YouTube. Is that Patty? That I couldn't see on the aggregator, which is actually working. Oh, Martin, there's something bad going on with square box on YouTube. Is that Patty? Oh, thank you for that. No one else is mentioning that. Is that right, everybody? I'm talking over myself. I think that's your technology, Claire. It's working fine for it. Come, everybody, could you either tell Claire she's right or tell her off for misinforming me as we wind this down? And no, I think it's fine. No, my name's Martin Shine. You don't need to. I'm no higher than that. Thank you very much, Patty. Certainly. I'm not the creator of the universe, but apparently Patty. Yes, says Brenda Tupper. Yes, what? Claire is correct. Really? Well, why didn't anyone else tell me before? Is it only just started, people? Has it only just? Let's have a quick look. One of those. See, now we need Mr. Techie here, don't we? And he's busy DJing. Let's have a look there. There. Press that there. Okay. Well, hopefully it's stopped now. Because I think I know why. I think it's stopped now, hasn't it, everyone? Isn't it good now? I think I know what happened. I think I know what inadvertently happened. Happened twice. Yes, but it's stopped now. You know what happened, guys and girls? The computer that's broadcasting, I wanted to see the previous YouTube comments because they disappeared over here on my aggregator and chat. And I opened up YouTube on the same computer. So obviously what happened was, I'm realising now, the audio was playing back on YouTube. And because it was on the same computer that's got the microphone and everything, you were hearing double and stuff. Thanks so much for that, Claire. I'm going to listen back to that shortly just to see how bad it sounded. And there you go. You see, another lesson. That's one reason for doing all this now, you see. All these things you've got to remember, and clearly I didn't on this occasion. So there you are. Yes, it has stopped there, Patty. Thank you very much. And I'm about to stop as well now. Well done, Claire. Well done for picking that up there. Claire's basically trying to tell me indirectly that she hasn't fallen asleep yet. She's on the ball, right? Goodness me. 11 minutes past midnight now, everyone. Not for much longer. It's now 12 minutes past midnight. As I said that, we are now on overtime here. I could stay forever and a day. I could have finished this half an hour ago. We don't have to finish at 11 past, but once again, I'm going to do so for the simple reason it's been a long day. That was the plan. And thought you did it on purpose. No. Well, the broadcast was on purpose. The audio rubbish that you heard, no, that was purely an accident. And now, are you still here, Scuba? Poppins here. Tell us you're here or not, Scuba, before we say goodbye to everyone. Can I follow you on? We've heard that one. Someone wants to follow me on Yahoo. Crazy people. Right, if I said I was on Yahoo, they'd be asking if they could follow me on Tumblr or something. Yes, it's after 6 and I'm tired, but too early to go to bed. Patty, that'll be TOO. 2, yes? Yeah, just saying. Oh, good. Right, you're back. Excellent. Poppins back. Well, you're back and this is over. Please watch the replay if you really want to do so. Don't forget to follow me, though, on Periscope, Twitter, or facebook.com/Martin Shine Live. Where else is it, people? Oh, YouTube, definitely a popular one today, wasn't it? YouTube. Now, if you don't know how to spell Martin Shine, you do now, I hope. And we're also on mixer.com/Martin Shine and twitter.tv, I think it is Twitter, isn't it? twitch.tv/Martin Shine. Definitely got to be written down. It'll be much easier indeed. Not that I'm asking for a totally easy life here, but it is very busy and crazy with all this technology. Yeah, good night all. Doey to you as well, Corolla there in Holland, where it is now 13 minutes past 1 a.m. She's definitely having a late night. I bet she's got a sherry there as well with you, JJ Kroll. Yeah, a little tipple maybe not. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for the support as always. And until next time, this has been Martin Shine. This outro is for Mr. Scuba with his conehead diving. Yeah, apparently he likes all this technology and stuff like that. So enjoy the outro that we always play, which is also the intro. But there you go. Till next time, everyone. It's now Sunday, the 15th of September, and I will be back same day, but in around about 11 hours time. Bye bye for now.